Welcome to our channel today. The best racing wheels are indeed the best wheels for racing. It's hard to put it any other way. The top dogs for steering and racing whatever your platform. Thanks to the way driving and its mechanics are embedded in our collective unconscious, we know by instinct when we approach one that turning left means going left, and so on. This makes the best racing wheels so intuitive. There's more to racing than going left, however, and all good racing wheels can accommodate turning right, too. Across the best racing wheels, you'll also find premium features such as force feedback, motors that resist your attempts to wrestle the car around corners, realistically portraying the reluctance of racers to depart from a straight line. These are the best wheels to slap in front of one of the best gaming TVs or best gaming monitors, as some of these wheels aren't exactly lap-sized. If you've got enough space, there's nothing to stop you from building a racing setup that'll be the envy of racers from miles around. We've also broken them down by console. These are the best PS4 steering wheels, and these are the best Xbox One steering wheels. Before we continue the video, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when we post a new video. Number 10 is from Logitech. It's their G923 steering wheel and pedals. Logitech has been in the steering wheel industry for around 2 decades now, and as gaming technology has improved, so has the quality of their wheels. The G923 is a direct successor to both the Xbox-focused G920 and the PS version, the G29, both of which were compatible with PC. Now we've just got one device sold in 2 variants, again, both of which are compatible with PC. Boy, oh boy, is it a corker. Steering wheels are typically aimed at either entry-level players looking to dip their toes in the water of sim racing, or hardcore racers who have been doing this for some time now, and the G923 caters to both brilliantly. Number 9 is Thrustmaster T300 RS. This is one of the best racing wheels for the serious racing game enthusiast. It incorporates high-quality force feedback so powerful, hitting the wall at the wrong angle could potentially hurt your thumbs. There is a downside to all this motorized resistance, and that's the fan that ejects hot air from the top of the unit. After a while, you may smell the hot air, which is a bit off-putting. In track racers like GT Sport, F1 2018, or Project Cars 2, as you can really feel the sensation of grip via the superb motorized feedback, and the speed of response to your inputs is superb. It's precise, weighty, and really shakes when the game demands it, making a rally game like WRC 6 feel so much more involving. The only real problem the wheel has is that the handbrake is inevitably mapped to a button you access with your thumb, making rally games fiddly. Number 8 is Thrustmaster TMX Force Feedback Racing Wheel. There's absolutely no question that force feedback makes a huge difference to how fun a racing game is. Having the wheel push hard against your hands with varying degrees of resistance when you crash or steer gives you a realistic feel, and even evokes memories of arcade coin-op racers like Daytona USA. But the technology is expensive, meaning you need to be serious before buying. Or at least you did. Thrustmaster has produced a cut-down but still impressive force feedback wheel as an entry-level purchase, and it's very desirable indeed. The pedals included are plasticky and offer little resistance, and don't include a clutch pedal either. However, they can be swapped out for a better compatible set if you decide to upgrade later on. Number 7 is Logitech G29 Driving Force Racing Wheel. An excellent wheel from Logitech, the G29 replaces the incredibly popular G27 wheel from previous generation PlayStations. The unit is designed specifically for PlayStation 4 gaming, and as such features additional buttons over the Xbox equivalent G920, namely a click wheel for adjusting brake balances on the fly, and positive-negative buttons for adjusting traction control, or whatever you map it to. Also new for this unit are colored LEDs at the top of the steering wheel's central column, which light up to tell you when it's time to change gear, if supported by the game. The pedals are responsive and the brake pedal is non-linear, giving you a more realistic braking sensation than cheaper pedal sets. This is an excellent wheel for any PlayStation 4 gamer. It's a pity the stick shifter is no longer built into the unit, but it isn't massively expensive to buy it bundled in on Amazon. This is undoubtedly one of the best ways to get the full driving experience in your home. Number 6 is Logitech G920 Driving Force. This Xbox One wheel is super smooth and feels superb to drive. It's ergonomic, though keep in mind that any wheel will make unaccustomed hands sore after a few hours, and pleasantly slim line while retaining a good solid feel. Aside from the same handbrake as a button problem as the Thrustmaster offerings, a unique area of consternation is the pedals. The unit we tried features an unusually stiff brake pedal, requiring immense pressure to get the brakes to engage. Reviews on Amazon suggest other people have the same criticism, something that isn't true of the PS4 equivalent G29. You can usually reassign the brakes to the clutch pedal, which is included as standard on this wheel, but that's not ideal if you're a serious racing fan. Number 5 is Thrustmaster T150 Force Feedback Wheel. This is the PS4 version of the Xbox One's TX unit. While there is a standard version of the T150, the Ferrari branded set is actually cheaper at the moment on Amazon. And hey, who doesn't like Ferrari? The Ferrari wheel's red rubber grips look good too, as well as offering comfort and control. And the slight flaring of the paddle shifters behind the wheel mean you can grip the wheel at either 3 and 9 o'clock or a more comfortable 10 to 12 position, and still be able to comfortably shift gear when using manual transmission. Number 4 is Thrustmaster Ferrari 458 Spyder Racing Wheel. Right, let's be clear about this. Budget price steering wheels are almost universally poor. Compatibility is rarely guaranteed. There's no force feedback when you turn, sometimes there isn't even rumble. Pedals are flimsy, and many don't have a proper clamp to stop them sliding around. And don't try playing with a wheel on your lap. I have, and it's awful. But this offering from Thrustmaster is a decent budget option for racing on Xbox One. It's officially licensed, has linear resistance to input thanks to a bungee system, sounds high-tech, but it's essentially internal rubber bands, and a clamp to secure it to a desk or racing seat. Number 3 is Hori Overdrive Steering Wheel. At $99.99 retail, this Hori unit is really the cheapest option for a grown-up sim wheel, and it's been designed with a surprisingly stylish look given its budget price. While its construction is mostly lightweight plastic, the wheel rim does come with a rubber wrapping to enhance the feel. The Hori comes in PlayStation, Apex, and Xbox Overdrive compatible trims. A Marіо branded version of this set compatible with Nintendo Switch is also available. All versions can alternatively be plugged into a gaming PC. It features no force feedback, instead relying on the old-fashioned bungee cord pulley system to add tension and return the wheel to center. It does, however, have a vibrating rumble motor to give the driver some impression of what their vehicle is doing. The wheel comes with a bog-standard 270 degrees of rotation and has a variety of onboard options that the owner can use to tune the wheel's sensitivity. Number 2 is Hori Mario Kart Mini Racing Wheel for Switch PC. This toy-like Nintendo Switch compatible wheel is meant to be played with Mario Kart. The center M logo even doubles as a button to use that game's power-ups. It can also be used with other racing games in the Switch library, although there won't be as many options as those available on other platforms. At a scant $69.99, it looks and feels like a budget product. Everything from the rim to the paddle shifters to the pedals is made from hollow plastic. The wheel can be plugged into a PC for use with more serious simulators, but the narrow 180-degree rotation will prove inadequate for that kind of work. It's also quite a bit smaller than a typical racing wheel's 11-inch diameter. Number 1 is Fanates CSL Elite Racing Wheel. The Fanates CSL comes in wheel and pedal bundles for $600 to $700 and boasts a feature we couldn't find in any other sim brand: full compatibility with both Xbox and PlayStation in the same unit. The only caveat being that you'll have to change the swappable rim over to one with either PS4 or Xbox buttons. Speaking of which, the CSL can be paired with an array of high-quality rims in BMW, F1, NASCAR, rally styles, and more. Unlike the 11-inch diameter of cheaper wheels, these rims are the exact same size and shape as those found in the actual race cars. Some of them also sport additional features like adjustment knobs, shift lights, and even speed displays. We hope you enjoyed our video today. Comment down below about your favorite part. Also, why not hit the like button? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we post a new video.